Oh, Zethu, oh, ngeke. Zethu is messy, messy. Listen, Zethu has broken off her marriage with Osfiso, and she is already moving on. Off to the next one, child. Off to the next one. So Shobani has asked Zethu to marry him. Guess what? Our girl, who was just getting married last week, is ready to move on and marry Ushobani. It is said that when Osfiso find out the news of Shobani's proposal, he will definitely lose it. Go confront Ushobane and it will get messy. And also Uba Buhlongwane as part of the people who will not be happy about Zethu and Hlongwane's relationship, and knowing that his daughter, who was just getting married just a few weeks back, is gonna be marrying again. It is said that Hlongwane is not having it at all. So it's safe to say that the Hlongwanes will not be accepting Ushobane as their son-in-law. Usfiso also will feel betrayed by Ushobane, thinking that Shobane is trying to take away his wife from him. Now, Usfiso's anger has driven Mangwanyana away. Mangwanyana has finally chose self-love and left the marriage. Okay, I do feel like whatever that is happening in Sfiso's life, it serves him right. He had such a good, perfect wife in Mangwanyana, obedient, someone who is willing to go through all the limits of the world for him, but he was greedy and definitely not satisfied, wanted more and keep on wanting more, because why did he needed a second wife in the first place? That is a biggest question that we keep on asking ourselves. Okay, of course he did hide around the ancestors, this and the other thing, but whatever it is, I feel like it serves him right that Mangwanyana has decided to leave him. Now we also have Uspa and Upilile. It breaks my heart, the relationship between Uspamandla and Upilile. Yes, Uspilile is not willing to meet Uspamandla halfway, especially because she just did not want Uspamandla to have any sort of relationship with his biological father. But I feel like ever since Uspamandla has found a sense of belonging in Ngaraji and in the Hlongwane family, knowing that he belongs within the Hlongwane family, it seems like almost all his life, that's the only thing he has ever longed for, to belong. Now, it does somehow feels like Pilile will be losing his son, as Uspamandla will be choosing his paternal family over his mother, the one who raised him. Sad, Gesana, I am so sad, but I wish Upilile would also say why he has, or rather she has, this huge grudge over Ungaraji and just not allowing Ungaraji to be part of Uspamandla's life. Sana iwishi on homecoming. Zethu finally returns, and listen, she is ready to leave her marriage with Osfiso and jump to another man's arms. Wow, Zethu is definitely living my dream life. So when one man stresses her, she moves on to the next. When that man stresses her, she goes back to the previous one. Wow. And that is Usfiso and Ushobane. Now, Usfiso feels powerless, defeated by everything else that has happened, because he does find himself in a very difficult spot whereby he cannot choose between Zethu and Mangwanyana. And I'm not even sure if Zethu really did ask Usfiso to choose. I think Zethu just made a decision for herself that, you know what, this is a lot and I cannot deal with. And she chose to leave Usfiso for Ushobane. Usfiso really, really, really is speechless. Not when Uzethu was throwing uMaNgwanyana with her wedding attire, saying, you know what, you want my life so badly? Have it, okay? Soon after Uzethu has ended her marriage with Usfiso, guess what happens? Oshobane pops the question, ask Uzethu to marry him. One thing that I will say is that Oshobane has always been there for Uzethu, has always, like we have all seen and understand that Zethu, you have no business to go to a polygamous marriage when you have a man who cares for you like Shobane cares for you. But of course, a heart wants what a heart wants. At the time, Zethu thought going into this polygamous marriage perhaps could be a good thing. It could have good benefits. But unfortunately, Mangwanyana was not having it. Now I want to talk about Metron. You remember how Metron was giving Uthando hard time after she find out that Uthando and Oshobane are seeing each other? Listen, Uthando Metron, as soon as she finds out that Oshobane could be proposing to Uzethu, Metron lost it, and here she is saying, listen, Shobane, Uthando is a great girl for you. She is good for you. I'm like, Sana Metron, like you had a problem with Uthando just like 2 episodes back. Now you are okay with Uthando. I get Metron. But anyway, we all knew that Intoga Thando no Shobane will never last, not when Zethu is available. The only reason Intoga Thando no Shobane could ever lasted is when Zethu was unavailable. But now that Zethu has ended her marriage, we just all knew that, there is no way that Shobane and Zethu will remain a couple. Oh, Mangwanyana, my babe. Mangwanyana, my darling. Mangwanyana is caught on her lies, Gesana. She is caught on her lies because Usfiso ucele abantu abadala ukuthi they should reveal a reason why Uzethu ahambile. And fortunately or unfortunately for uMaNgwanyana, abantu abadala bakaSfiso really revealed. Usfiso had a dream about that day where uMaNgwanyana was throwing Uzethu a bridal shower, and Usfiso shame bandla, his vision was clear that indeed the person who did this was uMaNgwanyana. Like he woke up in a shock. He was shocked and in disbelief, okay? But also, I feel like Usfiso still wants to work on his marriage with uMaNgwanyana because he sits uMaNgwanyana down nicely and calmly and says, listen, Mangwanyana, whatever it is, I will always and I will forever forgive you. You just have to tell me the truth. What happened on that day? uMaNgwanyana denies everything, and I feel like that just was her opportunity to come clean because Usfiso was being a loving husband at that point. But uMaNgwanyana denied it and said, no, how could you? How dare you ask me that question? Of course, I did nothing, Uzethu. And then she goes to her friend Uthando, and Uthando naye umvukela ngolaka uthi nje ayibo uMaNgwanyana, ufuna ukubeka umsebenzi wami engcupheni, like you want to put my work at risk, because should this whole thing blow up or comes out ukuthi imina who gave you that potion ukuthi uthelele uZethu, uyazi ukuthi mina I could lose my license as a nurse. Like, no ways, I ain't putting my career at risk for you. Sana, it's a lot. When I tell you that it's a lot because now uMaNgwanyana, Usfiso will get to a point where he's done begging uMaNgwanyana and he feels like uMaNgwanyana needs to be taken to the police station and be interrogated there. Of course, uMaNgwanyana will break and probably tell the truth. But I don't see uMaNgwanyana and Usfiso's marriage ever being fixed after this point. Now, we also see indaba kaSiphamandla uNgaraji. Guys, uNgaraji udeli kaSiphamandla. What a shocker, what a twist, what a confusion, okay? So it does seems like Ungarachi, after realizing ukuthi yena benosiphamandla, they have the same birthmark. Ungarachi will therefore confront Upindile. And I wonder why. Like, I want to know, why would Upindile keep Ungarachi away from Uspamandla, because I don't know. Ungarachi, that bits, like, does he strike you as someone who have potential of being a deadbeat? Like, I don't know. For me, Karachi does not strike me as a deadbeat, okay? But yeah, it does seems like there were some very, very difficult underlying issues between himself and Upindile, and he have to sort it out. And Upindile, yeah, guys, we all know how super protective she is of Uspamandla. Of course, she does not want to share Uspamandla with anyone. She enjoys being the only parent in Spamandla's life. It's gonna be so difficult for Upindile, especially if Uspamandla finds out as well, because Uspamandla have been wanting to have a relationship with his biological dad. And I don't know how will Upindile take this whole thing. I already feel sorry for Upindile, honestly, considering that Ungarachi was not in Spamandla's life all these years. Oh, the truth is out. The cat is out. Listen, Sfiso now knows that it was Mangwanyana who tried to poison Uzethu. Sana, I do feel sorry for Mangwanyana, and I do believe that really her intentions was not to hurt Uzethu. But Sana Umendo definitely did change Mangwanyana's character. She felt unloved and prioritized in her marriage. The worst case now is that even her friend Utando wants to be nothing. She does not want to be part of this. She says that should this come out, she will lose her license as being a nurse. So according to her, she have a lot more to lose than Umangwanyana, which of course Umangwanyana will lose Umendo. Why I came with Usfiso, because Usfiso is not taking it, and it does seem like Umangwanyana will be interrogated by Usfiso and the police station. So charges will definitely be laid. A case will be opened against Umangwanyana. Definitely do feel sorry for Mangwanyana. I do believe that it was definitely not her intentions to try and harm Uzethu, but to delay the wedding and perhaps to make sure that Uzethu oversleeps and misses her wedding. I do believe that she became too desperate and she resulted into something that most people really would never result into. But really, she only knows Usfiso, and she feels like she is losing herself in her marriage and losing Usfiso, and she became desperate. I don't know what else to put it, how else to justify it. Mangwanyana became desperate. But yeah, it does feel like Mangwanyana is going to prison. Prison is one place that is waiting for you, ma'am, as your husband really does truly love and adores Uzethu. And as soon as he finds out that you try to harm Uzethu, you are as good as dead. Okay, you are as good as dead. Now, a shock, Hagesana, shoka, Ungarachi is the biological father of Uspamandla. Who would have thought that Ungarachi and Pindile were busy doing some shenanigans together? Did not think that Fagesana, the way Pindile is so defensive about Ungarachi being Uspamandla's dad, like she is so defensive. But yeah, it seems like Ungarachi would want to know and has taken a DNA test. I hate that Ungarachi will be portrayed as this super innocent guy who didn't know that Upindile had a child. May say, really, you are just not as innocent, okay? You are not as innocent, and I do believe that you didn't know, not maybe know, but you suspected back then that Uspamandla could be your child. But because back then you could not carry the responsibility, you let Upindile carry the responsibility alone. And now you want to come back and act better. Like, I don't even want the writers of Homecoming to even think that Ungarachi no, he is just as horrible for abandoning Uspamandla. And I need him to take that accountability. Halala, it's a wedding day, but it does look like we are gonna have a runaway bride. Now, Uzetsu's wedding day has finally arrived, but sadly, Umangonyana did try to drug or poison Uzetsu on the bridal shower that she threw for Uzetsu. Now, Uzetsu did ask a favor from Ushobane, and Ushobane did run some tests. And sadly, Ushobane did inform Uzetsu on her wedding day that they did found a drug in her body. And Umtandeni, immediately when Zetsu was drugged, Umtandeni strongly suspected Umangwanyana, poor innocent Mangwanyana. And at first, Uzetsu honestly did not want to suspect Umangwanyana or even confront Umangwanyana. But yes, Umangwanyana does have a bit of regret, if you may put it that way. And we saw her praying, being like, no, she's very much regretful for, trying to harm Uzetsu, and that was never even her intentions in the first place. All that she wanted to do was to scare Uzetsu off. But things did not go accordingly. Things did not go accordingly in trying to scare Uzetsu off, as this poison that was put in Zetsu's body reacted badly. Like extremely badly. It was never a good reaction whatsoever. It reacted badly. So now, with Uzetsu knowing all this information, she's finding herself very much doubtful if she still wants to get married to Usfiso, and she also confronted to Umangcobo, Umtandeni, that, what, right now she is very much doubtful. She doesn't know what's right and what's wrong in terms of getting married to Usfiso. Should the wedding continue or should the wedding be stopped and paused? But anyway, we did see that the traditional ceremony went through, and Uzetsu's face did look a bit confused, okay? So, second wedding day in Sfiso's home is when things are going to be a bit tricky, where it is highly, highly suspected that we are definitely getting a runaway bride. It seems like Uzetsu will stay for a traditional ceremony whilst still questioning her life choices. Does she really want to get married to Usfiso? Does she really want to start a wedding like this, a marriage like this, where there is no trust? And more than anything, she does not know if Mangwanyana really does want her in her home. So it is suspected that Uzetsu will decide to be a runaway bride, because at that time she will be feeling overwhelmed. She won't be knowing what's right and what's not right. Should she come clean, tell people that Umangwanyana is not who she says she is? Or should she just walk into a marriage where she definitely does not feel welcome or wanted? It does seem like once everything blows up, Zetsu be a runaway bride, Mangwanyana's a friend, the nurse, what is her name, Tando, will have a conscience. Someone will have a conscience and wants to come clean, and it does look like it's gonna be Tando. Tando will go to the police station and wants to report this whole shenanigans that Umangwanyana did. I do feel like Umangwanyana will not remain undercover for a long time, and I do feel sorry for Umangwanyana, because honestly, we all saw her trying her best in making her marriage work. Like, baby girl tried. She tried so much in making sure that, what, I just want my marriage to work. I just want my marriage to work. So, yeah, she even went extreme, honestly speaking. So, now, with Usfiso being a police, being forced, kinda, to arrest his wife, I am so looking forward into that storyline. It's going to be so interesting, especially when especially when Usfiso will be kind of forced to arrest his wife. and everyone else finding out that Umakwanyana is not a little sweet angel that we all thought that she was. Okay, now moving along to the next storyline. Umetron, how am I guys in Umetron? But Umetron legit still treats Ushobani like a 5-year-old. I doubt that even a 5-year-old is treated like Ushobani. Like Umetron mesbonela Ushobani uzbonela nje cute little